Hello. Ribbit, cEDH for frogs. Today is Zur the Enchanter. So this deck does not actually really need Zur. Necropotence is basically what Zur is. He's just Necropotence in the command zone or heuristic study, something like that. Pretty nifty. I like it. Very consistent. Zur is nothing if not consistent. So he's basically got four main combos in him. Shimmermere lines, Ad Nauseam lines, Necropotence, and Thoracle lines. So, what can Zur grab? Usually you play a bunch of rocks, slam Zur the Enchanter, hope he doesn't die, and then he can grab you a card which will basically put you in a good spot no matter what it is. He can grab Heuristic Study or Remora for a very good card advantage engine. Grasp of Fate to hit any pesky stacks pieces or people's commanders or anything really rough. Or Necropotence. If you grab Necropotence, typically you want to draw 30 cards and win the game. Maybe you're going to draw 7 and it's just for value, depends on the game state. But often if you grab Necro, you can attempt to win the game that turn. So Thassa's Oracle is your main win. So you slam Thassa's Oracle, trigger goes on the stack, you cast either Demonic Consultation, Tainted Pact. I recommend always doing it in that order. Because say you cast Demonic Consultation, they let it resolve, you deck out, you cast Thassa's Oracle, they counter it, you lose in your turn because you have no deck. If you cast Thassa's Oracle, trigger go on the stack, Demonic Consultation, they counter Demonic Consultation, then you just look your Devotion of Blue deep and you don't die in your turn. So try and do it that way usually. I like Thassa's Oracle more than Jace because it's much cheaper mana-wise. But Jace is much better than Labman, and you want two of these effects just for consistency. Tainted Pact, very good outside of the combo turn. You can actually just use it to find a counterspell or to find Thassa's Oracle if you already have Consultation. It's very consistent. You don't run any cards that are two of the same, so you can use that to just get rid of your entire deck. Demonic Consultation, however, is a bit harder to use outside of the combo turn. You're not food chain. It's not going to do you wonders because you don't really want to exile half your deck, but it's still very good. You can definitely use it when you're in sticky spots to find a Force of Will, Pact of Negation, anything like that. And it is probably the best to tutor up if you have Thassa's Oracle because double blue black win the game. I would pay every single day of the week. Shimmermere Aether Flux Combo. So this is usually what you're going to do after you after you search your Necropotence. So when you Necro, you want to Necro down to about 4 life, so you can keep up Vampiric Tutor, or Force of Will, or Mental Misstep, some combination of them. You cast, so you draw, say you're on 40, very unlikely, you're going to be hit, you're an Ad Nauseam deck, you're a Necro deck, people are going to hit you with their Llanowar Elf, just to make you feel bad. You're just going to have to cop that, but say you do, you draw 36 cards going down to 4 life, you tap, you cast Shimmermere or a Dark Ritual into Shimmermere, whatever. Cast all of your mana rocks. You tutor to find Aether Flux, or maybe you drew it. Or maybe you cast Scroll Rack, throw back all the lands and useless sorceries that you found off the Necropotence to draw more. Maybe that'll find you Aether Flux. Then you cast Aether Flux and you shoot everyone for 50. Peel. You win the game. You're looking hot. You're a winner. Alright, Notion Thief, RIP Hullbreacher, that would have been the Hullbreacher spot. Blue-black isn't very hard for us though, the 1 mana more is fine, Notion Thief is still good. This deck actually, I personally was running both before. I cut Hullbreacher for an extra counterspell. Time Twister and Windfall both wheel all your opponents, very good with Notion Thief. You play Notion Thief, you play Time Twister, you win the game. It doesn't actually win the game automatically, but you having a bunch of cards and your opponents having none is quite good. I am a big fan of it. You should usually win the game off this. Ad Nauseam Angel's Grace. So these cards, Angel's Grace individually on its own isn't very good. Ad Nauseam, however, is. It's powerhouse. You can Ad Nauseam in someone's end step, draw 40 cards, win the game in your turn after you untap. Or you can Ad Nauseam with Angel's Grace to draw your entire deck, play a few rocks, play Thassa's Oracle with 300 counterspells backing you up. It's insane, absolutely nuts. Angel's Grace has one nifty little mechanic that makes it okay. If you cast Pact of Negation on someone's turn 1, Thassa's Oracle, and then they go, oh wow, that really sucks. Well, I guess you die, and then you untap, you tap a white, cast Angel's Grace, you don't have to pay pact, you don't die. So that's actually a cool thing you can do with Angel's Grace. I like it. But yeah, add North Angel's Grace, draw your deck, win the game. And that basically covers Zur the Enchanter. Very, very consistent deck. People say tier 1. I think he's fallen off a little bit, but I still love him. Crazy wizard man. Anyway, thank you very much.